Whew. Yeah. Hello guys. So today's video we are going to look at pre-arrival and post-arrival checklist. I guess if you are watching this video, it's either you've gotten your visa approved. In that regard, I just want to say congratulations, or maybe you are waiting and you are preparing for your visa interview. And also, I want to pray that you get your visa approved. Or maybe you've decided to defer your offer for another time, which is also not bad because at the end of the day, it's just a matter of time. You will soon be here. Okay. So I've listed certain things that we are going to go through together. And the first one on my list here will be for you to learn Google, how to use Google Map. I cannot emphasize how important it is for you to know how to use Google Map. You are going to suffer if you don't know how to use it. Really, like if you have to move, or definitely you have to be moving, right? And not every time you have someone to ask. That's the other thing. People may pretend to be very, very much busy. So it is good you have it. Trust me, when I first came here, the first 1 week or 2 weeks, I suffered a lot. Trust me, because I'm not too good with Google Map. Like, directions, you see the bus is coming. Okay, maybe this is the bus. This is the number. Okay, I've entered the bus. Now, where should I stop or something? Like, when like you have to do certain things off campus, to get settled. It's difficult. There was a time I had to move from, like, because when I came, I had an emergency apartment. So I had to stay on campus. Then I had to move to another off campus, but just very close to campus. Okay. Then I decided to actually get a place now while I was waiting, for my finances to be sorted. And I put my bag, I waited for the bus, then I bought the bus, then I wait, like I was inside. I was like, but the problem, not that I didn't know where I was going to drop off, but and I think that's something again, maybe I will say at the end of this video. What happens? Like, it should not be shy to ask questions always. You'll be ready to do that. Okay? Like, so that should be already posted. Anyways, so just learn Google Map. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, know the directions where this one should stop. Okay. Now the other one is that, of course, this is something that is common. Um, in case you don't know, as a prospective student, make sure you check your university website to see the off-campus housing. So you make arrangements already. And if I were you, what I was doing, okay, I joined some Facebook groups. Okay, most of the universities do have Facebook groups, like housing groups, but I won't advise you because of scammers. Yeah, based on my experience. So maybe you check with the university, ask for them to give you directions where you should do your search for off-campus housing. So maybe because some universities will like recommend you somewhere, and if they do, that's authentic. Okay, you can reach out to those people and try to do some arrangements before even they come in. You may not maybe give any deposit, just get everything, and as soon as you drop to this place, you make your arrangement, you pay off the money, and maybe. But if the university recommends, it means that it's authentic. You can pay your deposit, and when you come here, then it makes your life so easy. So that's it. Now, not much about the pre-arrival. And of course, if you are waiting for another semester, if you are a male or any sex, okay, make sure you learn how to prepare basic foods, or else you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer. Just make sure you learn how to prepare some food. You might not see your food maybe in your country, your local food. So just maybe some of these food that you're expecting to be, that when you come here, these are some of the foods maybe you might be eating. Okay, so learn how to prepare them. Okay, and now the post arrival. As soon as you arrive this place, the first place I want you to visit your guided coordinator, because he must have been, or she must have been, the person you have been talking with. Okay, communicating with a very like guided student. Okay, so reach out to your guided coordinator, and the reason for that, once you get there, they will ask for your student ID. I think that's the first thing I got as soon as I arrived. You need that, and they will tell you where to get it. Maybe you go to the competing service and get your ID. You need your student's ID card. My university was so proactive in that. So as soon as I landed, they told me you need that, because when you want to enter a classroom, you need an ID card. Almost all our classrooms like. So I needed that. So go to your guided coordinator and ask where you should get your ID card. Get that. Now, once that is done, you head to the international office, the one where I think those who sign your I-20, where they work. And most often, most students ask questions there. You will see the receptionist, those are the students that are working on campus jobs. You ask them all the questions. So one thing you should ask for the mobile carrier location. Like you need that, and you need that to open a bank account. And yes, you need that to open a bank account. And most of the information, they will ask you for your number. So you need a US number. So as soon as ask for mobile carriers, and when you ask for, try to know the advantages and disadvantages. There are some that will give you some discounts, and some promotions and all of that. Like today I saw one, the network I'm using, or the mobile carrier I'm using. He said if I want to upgrade to iPhone 13 or so, 50% discount or something like that. I just saw it this evening. So ask for those things. They're going to help you a lot. Whatever way you see that you're going to save some cost, it's important you do that. Of course, so as I said, you need a mobile carrier so that you'll be able to open your account. And in opening your account, some of the documents you need like an I-20 or I-20, and you need your US visa, which is in your passport. Okay. And of course, you have to take along some money, like to do a deposit. Um, and you need your SSN. And so all these questions you ask from the international office, you need your SSN, which is your social security number. And you need that because if you have to work on campus, they need those information, or they need that information. So you need your SSN. Okay, you might not get it as I speak, like the way I'm speaking now. It seems as if you are going to get it soon as no. It may take some time, because the international office, your department may just have to sign some documents and all of that. Then you have to go somewhere and get that. Okay, but you need that. And the other important thing that affected me, which of course I don't want you to be a victim of, know your lecture rooms. If you go, like before even you come to this place, you must have been with your department and know you must have given you your login details and all of that. And you must have maybe scheduled your classes already. You know when you should have classes. Within those portals, like for us, it's the student information, SIO, student information, SIO. I've forgotten the other one. Okay, but you need that basically because you need to know. You won't be asking all the time, so you need to know where you're going to take your classes. If you have time, make sure you go to those classes one after the other. And no, so you won't miss classes because it's going to help you a lot. Okay. And yes, then the other thing I would just want to say is that ask lot and lot of questions when you're in doubt. Don't be afraid. Just like I told you, remember when I told you about the boss? So what I failed to do was, I know I needed to drop somewhere, but when like you are new to the country and all of that, like the boss, especially like our skin, so like certain boss, you be there, you are the only person that is black. Okay, something like that. So I was like afraid to ask, okay, like, I need to pull up the rope basically for me to signal the driver that I'm dropping here. So I was like, I'm shy to do this, I'm shy to do this, and the boss just it's also funny. So they took me somewhere else, the boss went and came back, then I finally dropped off. Um, but like something that would have taken me for like 30 minutes, it took me like how many hours? Because I had to be in the bus, on the bus, moving from one place to another with my luggage, because I was like transferring from the emergency apartment to the actual one, to this place. So that's it. Okay. So be sure to ask and don't be shy. Yeah, it happens. But now, of course, I got used to it and I'm okay. And the lectures proper. Okay, make sure you ask your TAs, I mean teaching assistants. Ask them as many questions, ask your lecturers when you don't understand, because remember, you're going to pay lots and lots of money. And most of the things I tell you are things that affected me. Of course, I've just completed here at the time of recording this video, just completed my first semester. So I know some of the things I went to is going to be challenging. So be sure to ask, because the resources are there and they will ask you. Be sure to ask every question that you think this is necessary to ask, and don't be shy. Okay, guys. So I guess that's it for this video, and I'm going to make a video for the requirement to get Empower loan, because there has been some changes as an ambassador, and I think I need to keep you guys updated regarding that. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.